Hello and welcome to This American Girl Reads. My name is Kirsten, and today we're going to go through what all of my dolls, yes, all of my dolls, are wearing for the summer. I actually don't typically change every single one of my dolls for a season or for an event because that way lies madness for me. I found that it was really difficult to keep up with it, and I was holding myself to a really high standard that I just couldn't do. And so rather than beat myself up over not changing all my dolls, my method of changing my dolls is that I focus on what kind of photos I want to take, what kind of stories I want to tell in the upcoming weeks. So that is what happened. That's kind of the impetus for when I change my doll clothes. But this time around, I had changed enough of them that I was like, it couldn't be that hard to change all of my dolls, right? I have 42. 42 is not an insurmountable number to get changed when I've already changed about 20 of them. Surely it won't be difficult. Well, it took about a month. Not gonna lie, it took about a month because I didn't have a lot of time and I had to think through what kind of outfits I would want to put them in. Some are in classics like Samantha here. She is in her midi outfit, which was, I think, like the second or third outfit I got for Samantha when I got her, because she was my second or third doll, depending on how you count them. So she is dressed in her midi outfit. It's classic. I wanted her in it because I don't put her in it enough. Not since I got her. I usually end up putting her in other things for some reason. But I actually realized the other day that I track which dolls I've posted photos of on my Instagram, because that way it helps me keep track of maybe who I'm neglecting or who needs more photos and isn't getting enough attention and things like that. Well, the other day I decided that it wasn't enough to just track how many photos each doll had, but when was the last photo of them that I took. Because it's, some of my dolls that I've had for a while, they might have higher numbers of photos, but they may not have been seen on my Instagram for quite a while. And poor Samantha here has gone the longest in my entire collection without a photo on Instagram. She has not had a photo since May of last year. May of 2024 was the last time I posted a photo of Samantha. Oops. So I put her in this, and I'm hoping to get a photo of her in the next day or two, either early in the morning or late in the evening when it's not so hot. But she is the first doll here that I'm showing off her summer outfit. The rest are going to go really fast because I have 42 dolls to get through. Let's go. Covey here is dressed in a very, very simple outfit. She is wearing the top from Luciana's Stellar outfit. I don't know. It's the one with the adorable shorts and the NASA jacket. And then she's just wearing purple leggings. She is dressed like this because she would currently be in rehearsals for the summer theater that she is doing. This year she's doing Newsies. So she is in a lot of dance rehearsals. And so this is kind of like some of her dance clothes that she can wear when she's at rehearsal. So that is Covey. Kit is wearing an outfit that she's probably been in for far too long, but I just like it so much that she ends up spending a lot of time in it, and that is her chicken keeping outfit. I don't know why I like it so much. Of her overall outfits, it's not my favorite. I don't tend to love the floral print, and I love the shoes, which you can't really see. Let me see if I can wobble this. Yeah, I love the shoes. They're some of my absolute favorites. But, shoes don't make an outfit alone. But for whatever reason, this ensemble just works. And so poor Kit spends a lot of time in it just because I think it's adorable. I know that it's one of the hard, the sought after ones, the very, it's probably a lot of people's grail outfit. I have the chicken too. It's in the room that she and Claudia share. So I don't know, it's so perfect together, but each individual piece doesn't necessarily speak to me and make me love it, but together it all works. Other than the shoes. The shoes I love. Marisol is dressed very simply, but she's wearing a dress that I never use. I got it on a doll, and I've literally never put it on another doll again. So I went ahead and put it on Marisol, but I also put leggings on her because she is also in dance rehearsals for for Newsies because she is one of my dolls. I kind of consider my Girls of the Year dolls as summer visitors or holiday visitors to my community center world, because they don't interact with those dolls all the time, but they're usually involved in the summer theater production and some other things. So I kind of consider them like they have relatives in the community center world that they visit for holidays and for breaks and for the summer. So that is why Marisol is wearing a very, very simple outfit with leggings underneath so that she has the ability to move and participate in dance rehearsals. Here is Elena, all dressed for Pride. Elena is my number 43. Her shirt comes from the Nude Truly Me outfit. Her shorts are from that Luciana outfit that I mentioned earlier. They're some of my absolute favorite shorts. And she is wearing the new Crocs from American Girl. Now, I love the look of the Crocs for the dolls. I personally actually really hate Crocs. I do not like them. They're a sensory nightmare for me. But, you know, I wanted them for my dolls. But I will say, and no one else has said anything about this, so it could just be me or my pair, but I find it really difficult to get the dolls to balance in those Crocs. So Elena is actually kind of leaning against Angelo's Bakery because I couldn't get her to stand and I got frustrated. So she looks adorable. I think they are a really fun addition to the Truly Me collection and available outfits and clothing and stuff, but I find them to be a little bit tricky to deal with. Maybe it's just me and nobody else is having that issue, but I did think I should mention it. Caroline here is wearing an outfit that you've probably seen 1,000 times at this point because I put her in it quite a bit, but this is a dress made by Alouette's Nest over on Etsy. It is based on an illustration from one of Caroline's mysteries, and I don't have a lot of clothes for Caroline, so she ends up wearing this one a lot, and it's kind of a really ideal summer dress in a lot of ways. So no regrets. I get that I should change her more often, but when you only have 3 outfits for a doll and you're insistent on them staying in historically accurate clothes, or at least historically representative clothes, well, there's only so many things you can do. So Caroline, I promise you'll get more clothes someday. Safhina is wearing her summer outfit because it's just so good. Why would I put her in anything else? I love the hat. It's such a good hat. The dress is a really nice, vibrant color that we don't see a lot of in historical outfits. We don't see a lot of oranges. So it's really fun that she has this. The vest is just adorable, and you can't really see it, but she is wearing the boots that go with this outfit, which are some of my favorite historical boots of all time. So Safhina is just rocking this outfit. She will be in it all summer. She will not get any more outfit changes for the summer. And I can't even find a place in my heart to feel bad about it because she looks so good in this outfit. Marita here is wearing the Orange You Glad It's Summer romper outfit from a few years ago. I think it looks adorable on her. Marita's a hard one for me to dress because she is one of the resident sports girls in my collection, and I am very happy I finally got a soccer outfit for her last year so she can actually, do the thing that's so prominent in her story, but I don't really have a good sense of how she dresses. In terms of the clothes that they put out for her, her meet outfit is okay, but it's rather basic. I love the neon tracksuit, but I don't own it. And then the camo one, it's a good outfit, but it's weird. It feels like a lot of really disparate pieces put together, which is kind of a thing AG does a lot. There's a number of outfits that they release where I'm like, I mean, the individual pieces are fine, but why is this an outfit? Why is this not just a mix and match? So I always struggle with Marita a little bit because I'm never sure what her style really is. So because I have Michaela, I frequently just go with the idea that Michaela dresses Marita and is her fashion consultant. And I think that this is absolutely something she would recommend to Marita so that she can move and, still do sportsy things, but also look absolutely freaking adorable. Ivy here is wearing another Alouette's Nest outfit. She's also been in it for a while at this point, but it is a dress from one of the illustrations. I think it's from Julie Saves the Eagles, maybe? I could be wrong. And Ivy just doesn't have a lot of clothing options. Yeah, I steal a lot of Julie's stuff for her. So there's some things I could put her in, but I just really love that this is actually an Ivy dress, and not something that I've stolen from Julie's collection for Ivy, since Ivy got basically nothing. So I think she looks cute. It's very summery. It's very simple. I have her wearing it with Julie's meat shoes, and it's kind of a perfect summer outfit for Ivy. Felicity is wearing her summer outfit, of course. She has the nice summer bonnet, the nice dress. That sash at her waist is removable, so if, this is a nice piece because it can be just a white dress with some blue accent pieces at the elbows, which I really like because it means that some of my modern dolls who would wear like just a simple long dress can absolutely wear this. But I haven't stolen it for them yet because I really like Felicity in it. This is one of my favorite pieces from her collection. Felicity may not be my favorite doll just because her stories are really hard for me to, get behind. And all the American Girl dolls have their flaws and their personalities. And Felicity's personality is, it's just not my favorite. It's just not my favorite. But I will admit, Felicity has some beautiful outfits, and I certainly don't, regret having her as a doll. I think she's a lovely doll, and I try and just kind of mentally edit her stories and personality to be a little more suitable for my collection. Lindsay is dressed a little more formally than I would normally put her in for a summer outfit. She is wearing Leah Clark's meat shirt, and then she's wearing the skirt and shoes from... I don't remember what the outfit is actually called. It's a Truly Me outfit from way back in the day. It comes with like a yellow hoodie, a light yellow hoodie, and like a little nautical hat. I don't remember what it's called. It's a cute thing. I like to imagine, I have a couple of dolls that this is the case for, but Lindsay is going to a family barbecue or a family reunion, and her parents were like, yeah, you can't wear your usual schlubby chaos gremlin stuff. You have to dress up a little bit. And this is Lindsay's attempt to dress up. It's still very casual. It's still something she can run around and play in. She can definitely still climb trees because that is a skirt, not a skirt. So, Lindsay wouldn't let a skirt stop her. That girl is coming home with ripped up clothes if her parents put her in a skirt. But she is dressed appropriately for Lindsay. I still feel like it's in the spirit of Lindsay's rambunctiousness while looking a little nicer so that she can go see family members. Here is Indy, my number 39. She is actually dressed to go to Pride, and I forgot to mention that Elena, my number 43, was also dressed to go to Pride. Elena has two dads, and so they go to Pride every year and make it a big thing. And this year she invited Indy to go with her, along with one other doll that you'll see later. Indy is wearing the shirt from that roller skating outfit that they released for Julie last year. Shorts from... some sort of outdoors outfit. I don't remember which one. I am sure that the geniuses out there who have them all memorized can put it in the comments if you're curious. And I will look, if you say, I really want to know what those shorts are from, I will look it up. Okay? The socks are from the new Truly Me meat outfit, I believe. Could be wrong there. There's been a couple of rainbowy socks recently. And then the shoes are the shoes that came out last year or the year before that you can just buy that are just sneakers with little smiley faces on them. So typically those shoes are for Elena. I usually will only put them on Elena because they're very Elena's personality. They just kind of scream who Elena is. But in my stories, Elena has loaned these shoes to Indy because they're so fun and bright and colorful, and Indy is trying to be bright and fun and colorful for Pride. Indy wearing a t-shirt is kind of her worst nightmare. She does not like to show off her arms. She prefers to have a long sleeve shirt or a hoodie on at all times. That is also for practical reasons because I still have not gotten all the ink off of her arms. It's much better now than when I got her, but it's still, you can still see it. And so usually she's covered just for that reason. But I've also made it a story thing for Indy that she's very shy. She's more comfortable hiding. She likes to wear hoodies and long sleeve shirts to kind of help her feel a little more hidden. But she's putting herself out there for Pride this year so that she can support Elena and her family. I have not changed Nanea out of her volunteer outfit since I got it. It's just so cute and it looks so good on her. It's a great summer outfit, so she's just gonna have to be in it for a little while longer until some of the novelty has worn off. I did change Melody out of her new outfit just because it was a sweater and I was worried about her like getting too warm, because, you know, that's what happens when you personify your dolls, is you worry about them being too warm. But Nanea's outfit is nice and summery and light, and so I'm leaving her in it for a little while longer. Donna is my childhood doll. She's a number 17. In this case, she is an American Girl of Today, number 17, because I got her in 1995. She is wearing, I believe that's the shirt that came with the rollerblading outfit back in the 90s. I have another one that's very similar that says Proud to be an American Girl, and I think that one was like a American Girls Club exclusive thing, so I'm pretty sure this is the rollerblading one. And then the shorts she's wearing come from, it's some halter top outfit, but Donna would never wear a halter top. She's not a halter top kind of girl. And then she's wearing the classic Birkenstocks sandal things from the Earth Day outfit. Pretty sure it's the Earth Day outfit. She is the only doll in my collection who still has lenses in her glasses, because those are 1995 through early 2000s glasses, I think. I did get these are not the ones that I had for her when I was a child, because those disintegrated when I got her back. Like I pulled them off her face to check them, and like both of the arms of the glasses just fell off because they were so old. And so I bought these ones as a replacement on eBay, and I am so scared of them getting damaged in some way that I am not popping the lenses out, and she will just have to live with glare in photos of her, because she has to have those glasses. Those are the glasses she had when I was a kid. There are no other glasses she can wear where I will be happy. And I immediately prove myself a liar, because Molly is also a doll that has glasses that still have lenses in them. My Molly is one of the 35th anniversary ones, and I just don't feel comfortable popping out her lenses. Like, I'm never gonna resell her or anything. It's not about, I want her to maintain resale value. I don't know. It's just like, she's a 35th anniversary Molly. I don't want to modify her in any way. For reasons. I don't know. The brain is weird. Anyway, she is wearing this really adorable outfit. I don't know who made it. I remember seeing the pattern. I remember Patricia Sears I think it was Patricia Sears who was showing photos of this pattern on her Instagram for a while. But my mom follows AGIG as well, and she bought this outfit from someone and gave it to me. Again, I'm sorry I don't know exactly who made it, but it's a really, really adorable outfit that's actually based on a historical World War II outfit, because it doesn't use elastic, because during World War II in the United States, elastic was one of those things that was very, very difficult to come by because it was needed for the war. So Molly is wearing an outfit that has no elastic in it, that is all done with ties. I think it was elastic. Maybe it was zippers. It has no zippers either. Either way, elastic or zippers, whichever one it was really hard to get, it doesn't have either one. So it's very cute. She looks adorable. I need to get her to the beach that's near me so she can go play in some sand. Rebecca is back in her summer outfit. You have seen this outfit before, and you have also seen me take Rebecca out of it and put her in something different, probably 2 or 3 times now. I need Rebecca to sometimes be in other things, so I will put her in other things for photos or for commentary or whatever, but I'm just so excited to have my Grail outfit that I keep putting her back into it. It is just such a great outfit. I love it so, so much. She looks great in it. I love it. It was worth it. It was worth waiting for sure. This is Taywa, my Moana doll. She's part of my community center group. I don't have... Is she the only Disney doll I have? Yeah, she's the only Disney doll I have. And so, like, I don't keep them as Disney princesses. So she is Taywa, and she is dressed in an outfit that I just got. Taywa is a dancer. She loves ballet. She's studying classical ballet. And so I just picked this up off of eBay. It's the 2-in-1 dance outfit from a long time ago, like 2007, something like that. And I have her in the version that has like the warm-up pants and the leotard and the warm-up wrap, as well as, of course, her ballet shoes. Obviously, if she was on her way to dance class, I would actually pull her hair back in a bun. But she is currently, like, maybe she's after dance class, and now she's just, like, you know, chilling out and winding down and letting her muscles relax. But she is also, like, in my head, she's joined the Newsies summer theater thing for the summer. She's not an actor. She has no interest in acting, but Newsies is such a dance-heavy show that she got interested to be a dancer, and she's one of the, you know, background dancers. One of the newsboys that doesn't have any lines, and she does sing, so, you know, she's at least not a detriment to the choral aspect, but she's really there because she wants to dance. Here is Cecile in her summer outfit, which you have seen before and rather recently, but it is one of my favorite Cecile outfits. And so she wears it all summer long. Very similar to how Caroline usually ends up wearing that outfit from Alouette's Nest all summer. Once Cecile goes into this dress, she doesn't come out of it until the fall. It's just so bright and cheery and fun. I do have her bonnet next to her rather than on her today because I just finished taking some photos of her outside and wanted to give her curls some time to spring back. I love this outfit. It feels super cheap. It is not like a high quality outfit, but it looks so good. Here is Miri. She is wearing truly an eclectic combination of things. The jacket comes from the recital outfit from the 90s. The shirt that she's wearing underneath is a tank top that I bought from Silly Monkey Doll Stuff. The pants, I have no idea what brand, if they're off-brand or if they're sewist made or whatever. I got them from Christy and Grace over at AG Takes Over because they didn't want them, and Miri only dresses in black, white, gray, and brown. So anytime that there's more black and white out there, I grab it. And then her shoes are, I believe, a pair of Melody shoes. So she is bringing together a lot of different pieces into a look that I think is actually pretty cohesive. I dressed her like this because my partner was finishing stage managing a show, and I brought her to the theater with us the night that I came to see his show and took a bunch of pictures of her backstage because it's my theater too, so I can go wherever I want there as long as I'm not interfering with the actors during a show. So I got a bunch of pictures of her doing stage management stuff because Miri's fashion sense is kind of taken from my partner's fashion sense when he stage manages. I stage manage in leggings and a t-shirt so that I can move. He stage manages in a 3-piece suit. So Miri is a little more like my partner when she stage manages. Here is Charlie, freshly back from West Virginia. She is wearing a shirt from one of the more recent hiking outfits. The shorts are from the 98 hiking outfit, as well as the boots. Charlie is a customized Marie Grace, and by customized I just mean I ripped her old wig off and put this wig on. And she loves hiking and the outdoors, which is why, if you saw my West Virginia video, she is very heavily featured in that. This is Billy, my 132, that I have been dreaming about for so long, and so glad I finally have her. She is wearing a top that I do not know the origin of. Again, I'm pretty sure I bought this from Christy and Grace, so no clue where it came from. The shorts are from the hiking outfit that came out a few years ago. Charlie was wearing the top that goes with them. These are the shorts that go with them. And then she's wearing shoes from the Gap outfit collab. Billy's style is a little more, she's not like super buttoned up, but she does like to feel put together and like she's put an effort in. And so like this style of blouse is very, very her, and the shorts are her concession to the fact that it's like 96 degrees out right now. Here's Ms. Claudia wearing her tap dancing outfit. I decided to put her in this because I don't think I've put her in this since I bought her entire collection, back when she came out. So like 2-3 years ago, something like that. And so when I was going through her outfits and figuring out what I wanted to put her in, I haven't put her in this for a while. So that was what won out. It's not inappropriate for summer. So it's not like it's her winter coat, you know? If it had been a while since I put her in her winter coat and it's, July, she still would have a while to go before I would put her in her summer coat. But her tap dancing outfit, there's no reason why it couldn't be worn right now. And so I put her back in it and she looks adorable. Here's Viola, my number 26. She's wearing a jumper from the Jumper and Boots outfit with a pair of boots that I believe I got from Jules and Me Design, maybe? Oh no, I think it was from another seller that has kind of a similar name, but I can't remember. And then the shirt is just a white button down. It's off-brand, I believe. Yeah, it's an off-brand shirt. And so Viola tends to like to dress like dark academia, light academia. That's kind of her overall vibe. And it's really hard to dress her because there are just very few white button-down shirts in the world that I can find. Am I just like not capable of finding things? So like I can find a few white button-down shirts on Etsy, but on the doll models, they just look so bulky and oversized, and there's not that many in the American Girl collection. Like I have the white button-down, fake button-down from the original Truly Me outfit, but that's like it was oversized for the dolls at the time it was designed to be. And so you put it on one of the modern dolls that are a lot smaller and they just drown in it. And so like sewists out there, please tell me, is making a white button-down shirt that looks like it fits the doll appropriately a difficult thing to do? Because when I see a lack of them, it makes me think that maybe that a button-down shirt is actually a really difficult sewing project for a doll, like on this scale. And it makes me curious if that's the reason why I can't find just like several white button-down shirts, because I have a couple of dolls who would wear white button-down shirts, and I have like 2. Like 2. I need more. Point me in the right direction. I just need some plain white button-downs that don't look like the doll is drowning in them. Here is Olamide, my number 123. She's been in this outfit for a while, but again, don't really mind that because I think she looks really cute in this. So Ola's overall style and like her vibe clothing-wise is she's a maximalist. She has never found a print that she didn't love and think that she can combine with any other print. She loves bright colors. She likes things that really catch the eye. And so I really wanted to put her in these pants that are from the Moroccan travel outfit because, I mean, these just scream Olamide to me. She's also pretty fashionable. Like she's one of my more fashion forward kind of dolls. She's a cheerleader. She's a basketball player. Like she's popular. She is a popular girl. And being a popular girl frequently means that you kind of are expected to dress a certain way. And so Ola does, but she also doesn't because she's very into taking big fashion risks. The shirt that she's wearing, I do not exactly remember who that came from. It may be Bella Boo's. And the reason I don't know is because somebody that I bought from threw it in as an extra because they felt bad because the shipping took a while, which, you know, like I'm not fussed about that, but I have a few friends who sell on Etsy who like sometimes cry from the mean comments they get when things don't ship immediately. So I feel really bad that Etsy sellers feel like they need to throw things in if things don't ship immediately. Like, I was in communication with the seller the entire time. I knew what was going on. I was not upset. But anyway, that's why I can't remember who this came from because I didn't buy it. I didn't intend to buy it. It's not a style that I would usually put on my dolls because it's It's not my personal style, and most of my dolls have to come on some level from my personal style. So I don't have a lot of opportunities to use this shirt because of that, but Ola, who is very fashion daring, can definitely wear this with the Moroccan pants. Heaven, I have no idea if it works, but it doesn't matter because Ola carries herself with confidence and she looks great in it. And then the shoes are from one of Nanea's outfits, and I like them because they are bright yellow, which is exactly what Ola would wear. Simone is ready for open mic night. When I finally get around to switching my flex room back into the coffee shop space. She is wearing Julie's summer outfit and Sage's sandals from her sweater outfit. This is what I mean by like a lot of Julie's outfits or like Felicity's outfits too being really, really good actually for a modern look, because I see people wearing dresses like this now all the time, especially my college students. So I don't feel like this is, locked into the 70s. And that's probably because the 70s were repeated in the 90s. And now we're going through like a little bit of a 90s renaissance in terms of fashion, which as a 90s child, I'm horrified by. Please don't take our fashion. It was not good. It was very, very bad. But these dresses can be an exception. They look really nice. They're kind of classic. And it looks great on Simone. All right, Michaela's dressed a little weird. Okay, but there's a story behind it. I am very conventional in how I dress. I wear leggings and a blouse, or leggings and a t-shirt, or yeah, that's it. That's what I wear. And so my dolls often kind of get siloed into the same sort of things. And I also have trouble looking at pieces in my collection in a different way. But what I mean by that is like imagining them outside of the outfit set that they came with, or in a different function than they were originally intended. So Michaela's outfit here is my attempt to try something, to force myself to do something that I normally wouldn't do. So the top is actually like a leotard that is part of some winter outfit that comes like, it's like this bodysuit and then like white shorts, because apparently people are going to wear shorts in the winter no matter what, and like a little white vest. So that's what this bodysuit comes from. And then the skirt is actually from that 2-in-1 ballet outfit that Taywa was wearing earlier. She's wearing like the little overskirt. And then the shoes are, I don't know, they're from something, I don't know what. So it's kind of a weird outfit. I recognize that, but and the necklace is from the pink Stardust holiday doll. But yeah, I wanted to try something different. I wanted to force myself into trying something different. And Michaela is one of the dolls that I think is good for that, because in her story, she does like fashion and she does experiment with fashion. It is now occurring to me that both of my Michaela mold dolls like fashion. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. They have different approaches to it. But yeah, so I think this turned out okay. I mean, all things considered, it's definitely weird. But I wanted to try and do something different. So Kaia occupies kind of a unique place in my collection, in that she's the only historical doll I have that I allow to time travel. I have very rigid rules in my head that I don't know why, I just do. And so my historicals in my head, they have to remain historical. Kaia is the one exception, and that is because I think because AG has not deigned to give us another Indigenous doll, I feel somewhat uncomfortable with keeping Kaia consigned to the past. I think it potentially can contribute to some really negative stereotypes about the relevance and existence of Indigenous communities today. And so my Kaia gets to time travel. I like to keep her a lot of the time in the outfits that AG has released for her, because I think they're very beautifully made, and they are also an important part of Kaia's story. But I want to have Indigenous characters that are in existence today, because guess what? Indigenous people are still here. So Kaia is wearing Sage's tank top from her sweater outfit. She is wearing an adorable skirt by Silly Monkey Doll Stuff. And then her sandals, I do know where they come from. They're from an outfit that I bought in the past, that has been out in the past 3 years, but I don't remember which one. What I can tell you about them is that I swear it takes a PhD to know how to put them on. They are so confusing. I finally have a good sense of how they go on now that I've put them on and off a few times. Like the elastics hold their shape so that I can remember. But boy, are they tricky. But they look great on Kaia. Here is Courtney looking not quite ready for summer. I recognize that those jeans would probably be real uncomfortable in 96-degree heat. But I just got those jeans recently and I was able to get them for only slightly more than their retail price, which was very exciting for me because I don't like to pay more for doll jeans than I would pay for my jeans. And Courtney's jeans right now are way more than I would pay for my jeans. So I was very excited to get them for only a little bit more than retail. Otherwise, she's wearing all pieces from her collection. She's wearing her meat tops. She's got her Smackers lip balm with her. She's wearing her jelly shoes. I know I should probably put her in something a little more proper for summer, but I'm just so excited about those jeans. Zara is still wearing the outfit that I commissioned from Alouette's Nest. I don't think I'll be taking it off of her for the rest of the summer, unless I'm giving it to another doll to wear. I'm just still so excited about this outfit. I know that many of you, I haven't released the video yet of me opening that commission, so I don't know what your reactions are, but I'm going to assume that at least a portion of you were like, that's it? That's what you commissioned? A blouse and a skirt? And I get that, but I am still just so excited to have something this simple and this appropriate for some of my dolls, because it's really hard to find things like this. As a not trendy person who sees a lot of trendy things on Etsy, I need more not trendy things. And so I'm very grateful to people like Alouette's Nest who are willing to make those non-trendy things for me for my dolls. Carnes is dressed for summer camp. She is wearing the Maple Leaf paleontology set for the most part. The socks are from that 98 hiking outfit. I really hope it was 98. I keep saying 98. I have no idea if it was 98. It's from the 90s hiking outfit. And then the boots are from one of the many sets that come with those kind of hiking boots. A little more modern. I know that for sure, but otherwise I couldn't tell you which outfit that they come from. But Carnes is ready to go dig up dinosaurs and look good doing it. Here is Nicole. Similar to Lindsay, she's kind of dressed up more like she's going to some sort of family gathering or some event, because I personally don't really, my Nicole does not really wear these kind of skirts, but it works well. I think it works well enough with her shirt that I was willing to put her in it. And it does kind of have a little bit of a Seattle punk vibe from the 90s. So, you know, close enough. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? So she is, dressed in her shirt from her, is that her meat outfit shirt or her skateboarding shirt? Might be her meat outfit shirt. I don't remember. And then the skirt and the sandals are from that 3-in-1 box set of like school outfits. My mom and I bought that together and then divvied up the individual pieces between us. So I got the skirt and the shoes. Melody is mostly wearing her play outfit, with the exception of the hair bows, which came from another set. I know they don't match. I don't care. She looks adorable. And then the shoes are from her most recent, her salon outfit. I don't own the shoes that originally come with the play outfit, and I thought these were good enough. I really like Melody's play outfit. A lot of people don't because of the shirt and it's being like a weird cut with tassels. But I've seen photographs from the 60s, and that shirt was, you know, it wasn't necessarily super, super common, but it was a thing. And that's really what I care about. I think she looks adorable in it too. Lily is my number 40, and I believe she is wearing head-to-toe Blair's meat outfit, which is fine. Lily loves sundresses, and she especially loves white sundresses. So I specifically got this dress for her because it's just very in keeping with her character. And I like putting her in it for the summer. Although I do have an outfit that I got from Etsy that is on its way to me. And once I get it, she will be switching into that for the rest of the summer. So yeah, here is Lily. Here is Kirsten in her summer outfit. I unfortunately do not have the hat. I would love to have the hat someday, but not today. And then the ribbons in her hair are actually from her school outfit because I really like the dark blue. I think that they go really well with several different outfits, so they tend to be the default that I keep in her hair. I did take her hair out of the loops. They're a pain to get back into the loops, and I am not good at hair. But I discovered this with Molly, that when I cannot do anything to a doll's hair, it tends to drive me away from photographing them or using them because they just feel a little more static to me, and that is not helpful for me in terms of connecting with my dolls and using my dolls. So I have taken Molly's braids out. I have not taken Kirsten's braids out from their factory braid, but I have taken the loops out, and it's just a little something that helps me feel a little more connected to a doll, is if they don't stay perfectly pristine, and if they're able to change their look up a little bit. I admire people who can do the inbox collecting because I would get so bored so fast, because that is something that I've learned about myself, is that if they always look the same, I get bored. I blame the ADHD. Here's Nude, my 122. She is wearing a wide range of things. I have no idea what the top is. My mom gave it to me because she didn't want it. And then the bottoms and the shoes are from some sort of school outfit. It's these pants, these shoes, and then like a green short sleeve top, blouse kind of thing. Yeah, I put this together with Nude because I like her to dress in a particular way. She is wearing her white hijab today because I took off her black hijab to change her and discovered that her black hijab had left dye transfer all underneath her chin and along the side of her face. So I am not thrilled about that and pretty upset because in order to get the stains off, I'm going to have to take off her head. And she's one of the newer dolls. She has zip ties, not cord, which is, is an easy fix. I have cord that I can run through the channel in her neck to, give her cord going forward, but it's an extra level of pain in the buttness. And there's some level of dye transfer that I don't tend to stress about because, it's in a place where the doll is usually covered. And yeah, I get it. Nude is always going to be hijabi. In my collection, she is always going to be wearing hijab. I will not take pictures of her without her hijab on. But it's a lot of dye transfer right underneath her chin, and so I have to do something about it. It's just too much for me to be willing to let it go. So I'm disappointed about that, but I do think Nude looks really adorable in this outfit, even if it's a little weird, whatever. You have figured out by now, I don't have any fashion sense, okay? And poor Nude is probably an example of that. Ariadne is wearing Molly's shirt from her camping outfit. She is wearing shorts from Silly Monkey Doll Stuff. She is wearing a random pair of socks, and she is wearing shoes from Kit's school outfit. But most importantly, Ariadne is wearing these amazing suspenders from Lolly Paisley, which I saw and knew that I had to have because Ariadne needs suspenders. Again, she's my detective doll. She's my doll that, likes to imagine herself to be the next great Sherlock Holmes. And her style is very buttoned up. She's very prim, a little more masculine in her dress style. And so when I saw those suspenders, I was like, I need these now. And I didn't buy them right that second, which I was then devastated by a few days later when I went to go buy them and they were sold out. So that was extremely disappointing, but then they arrived in the mail because my mother had gotten them for me because I had sent the listing to my mom and been like, oh my God, these are perfect. These are so cool. And my mom went in her head, Ariadne needs to have these. And so she bought them. So that was a nice little surprise, but also a reminder that if there's something that is absolutely perfect and you have the funds available, maybe don't wait. I had the funds to buy the suspenders when I first saw them, but I decided to wait for reasons. I don't know, even though I had to have them, and now I do. And that is, that is the sum up of the story. Good storytelling. I didn't get them, but then I did. Cool story. All right, Joss is wearing a combo of a couple of different outfits, but it's mostly the new Truly Me Meet outfit, the skirt and the shoes. I have no idea where the socks came from. They're just plain white socks. And then the shirt, you actually can't see it because her hair flip is in the way, but it says like AG on it in embroidery. And this is actually from like a camisole and underwear set, but it makes a cute tank top. And I think she looks very summery and like she's not sweating to death in a doll room right now, unlike me. This is Cass, my CYO that I got recently and opened on this channel. She is my graduation from grad school gift to myself. Even though I haven't graduated from grad school yet, I just got panicky about the CYO stuff and bought her back in, I don't know, March, April, something like that. And rightfully so, because 2 weeks after I got her, after I made her, the CYO generator was taken down and now it's back and the price increases happened because of tariffs. So I am grateful that I got her when I did, even if I haven't actually finished grad school yet. But she's wearing Nanea's meat trousers with the shirt from the Moroccan travel outfit and Julie's sandals that came with the re-release of the jumpsuit outfit. And then she's also got little dangles in. I think she actually looks really cute in this. Like, this was a surprise favorite outfit of mine. I did not expect to like this so much, but I think she just looks so cool and so cute in this outfit. So I need to go take like 1,000 pictures of her, but maybe not in the middle of the day because it is currently 99 degrees out. Love that for me. Ramona here is my number 54, and she is wearing an eclectic mix of clothes here, very much on purpose. Ramona is my other doll who is going to Pride with Elena, my number 43, and Indy, my number 39. So she is also going to Pride with them. But Ramona here is kind of the definition of, do you know that meme from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? That's like, he a little confused, but he's got the spirit. That's Ramona. She's a little confused, but she's got the spirit. She's wearing one of the shirts from the new Truly Me meat outfit. She is wearing a rainbow skirt. I believe I got this one at an AG birthday party in the store. The socks are from Julie's roller skating outfit, but they're also very trans flag coded. And then the shoes are from a volleyball outfit and are very asexual flag coded. So Ramona wasn't sure what she wanted to represent. She just knew that she wanted to represent. So she picked out a lot of different things and put it together into one very cutesy outfit that does not match at all. And that was very much part of the story that I wanted to tell for those three characters going to Pride. So yeah, it doesn't look like an amazingly put together outfit, and it's not supposed to, for once. Dalia here is channeling a little bit of Miri's fashion sense as she is dressed strictly in black and white. That is not, though, her permanent fashion sense, so like this is just temporary. This is just a function of the particular outfit. She is wearing one of Courtney's tops. The overalls are from like an AG store special edition set. It's like an all-white set that was part of the, American Girl Review. It's like an American Girl Review outfit. And then the shoes are just the Converse from the Blue Jean Basic outfit back in the day. So she's dressed very simply, but I think that the simple look allows you to focus more on how beautiful Thalia, my number 11, is. Because she is so pretty. Wait for your grails, people. Wait for your grails. Snap up your suspenders when you see them, but wait for your grails. It is worth it. And then last, but assuredly not least, is Addie. my absolute favorite doll. She's wearing this blue dress that goes by a couple of different names depending on the year. It's been her kite flying dress, it's been her flower picking dress, I think it's just been like her blue dress. I love it. It looks great on her. Everything looks great on Addie. I will probably not keep her in this all summer. I do have Addie's summer outfit from her stories, and I also have her plaid summer set. I have almost all of Addie's outfits. I think there's only like 2 or 3 that I'm missing. So I need to rotate her into some of her other summer outfits at some point in the summer. But right now she is feeling very airy and light in this beautiful, beautiful blue dress. All right, that is all of my dolls dressed for the summer. Changing 42 dolls is a lot. I recommend doing it slowly over time, which is exactly what I did, and it made it a lot more manageable. When I thought about yesterday the fact that I wanted to film this video soon, I realized I only needed to change like 5 or 6 more dolls rather than, 40. So that made it much easier to deal with and think about and prep for. And now I'm going to let this video end because it is so hot in here. I am so sweaty that I'm gonna go take a cool shower before I start working on editing this. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you enjoyed seeing every single one of my dolls again, but in a different context. I did show them in the order they are on my shelves from that random order shelf reorg. So I'm getting used to it. I am getting used to the new order. I'm able to find my dolls. I'm able to put them away where they belong. So I'm getting there with that order. It probably still won't last forever, but I'm working on it. I would love to know which outfits you liked, which outfits you hated. Be nice if you're telling me which outfits you hated. Please remember, I have no fashion sense. I'm not coordinated when it comes to color and style. So, just be respectful if you tell me which outfits you hate. Tell me about some of the things that you're putting your dolls in for the summer. What are some of the looks that you're trying to accomplish with your dolls? Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe should you so desire, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!